I know you guys are about tired hearing about Jeezy and the Jeannie Mai divorce, but you remember the rumors that
Hand to heart, I swear any lady who has been separated from in that year, you realize you have warnings on the off chance that it won't work. Wedded life feels 1000% unique in relation to when we were dating. Media outlets is a buzz with the most recent stunner of the year. Recollect the several we as a whole begrudged Jenny and Jeezy. Well, secure your safety belts on the grounds that the fantasy may very well have broken. The grapevine is humming with murmurs of Jeezy suddenly seeking legal separation with some maxim. He even released the news to the Atlanta Diary Constitution and Vision. Jeannie, learning about her own separation over the web. The boldness right thus I saw that I had a hot attitude until I got with Jeezy, and my equivalent here's an individual you all have known from season 1. I'm consistently legitimate about things we battled through. I was genuine man, in some cases excessively genuine, for everyone to have an assessment on yet. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Celeb Live. Channel responses were quick with fans and superstars, the same voice in their viewpoints. And how about we simply say they're really isolated, while many are still captivated of Jeannie's sincere Instagram post saluting Jeezy on his book achievement only days before the separation sensation. Others recall her help for Jeezy during his fight with his past kid's mom, while certain fans fault Janine for the separation, accepting she deceived her better half. Insiders paint something else altogether. They can't attention to that almost certainly. Jeezy's activities were the ones that prompted the marriage self-destructing. We will generally see comparative breaks in our connections we probably won't have seen before we make a move prematurely. It's vital to comprehend the pair's set of experiences there. Hurricane sentiment appeared storybook great, yet did the conspicuous lights conceal a few dim bits of insight? The web rushed to uncover soil, with hypotheses flying about mixed up supposed mystery cap. Jasmine Sanders alluded to an ex sliding into her DMs, many fingers pointed directly at Messi. In the meantime, mumbles about Jeannie's comfortable messages with Mario Lopez began coursing, energizing more theories. Greetings, I'm with my young lady Jeannie May, first day at the specific employment folks. Hello, glad Vietnamese young lady. We're both original. I will have her attach me for certain Vietnamese. We shouldn't neglect Jeannie's previous, her past marriage with Freddie was damaged by disloyal. When he got one more lady pregnant, only weeks after their split, having confronted such tragedy, her resulting plunge into an energetic relationship with Jeezy beams eyebrows. Yet people in love assume nothing but the best, and when in adoration, even Jeezy's sketchy past with ladies didn't discourage her. She even communicated receptiveness to adding more children to the family, in spite of her underlying reservations. I adjusted my perspective, and I said, you understand what I need to be a mother at. Picked it, I chose to move my point of view, and pick this for myself. Yet presently, the tides have changed. Murmurs are wherever, from Jeannie's reputed treachery with Mario Lopez, their coquettish traits, to Jeezy's supposed revisitation of old propensities. We've even got insiders proposing Jeannie's attitude, a trait she transparently talked about in the past, might play, had an influence in a split. And we should not ignore Jeezy's new Instagram post indicating pushing ahead without specific individuals. An unmistakable correspond at his prospective ex-fans immediately leaped to virtuoso protection, addressing Jeezy's responsibility, particularly in the wake of making her mom. Jeannie is as of now under the spotlight with charges of a surreptitious undertaking, with Mario Lopez the entrance Hollywood host. Informers highlight a progression of re-emerged clasps where Mario appeared strikingly calm with Jeannie and the couple's little girl, starting bits of hearsay that their relationship may not be complete. Lie proficient, these theories are additionally powered by recordings showing them very agreeable and chummy with one another. For certain fans, proposing their tangible science might play had an influence in the breakdown of her marriage. Mario Lopez and Jeannie Mai playing was not what I was hoping to find out about today, or to puzzled netizen anyway. While Jeannie is caught in a trap of bits of hearsay, Geese is no more odd to embarrassment. The hypothesis around him rotated around his implied reviving wife. The expired Jasmine Sanders, the model's equivocal and pointed tweets appear to suggest Jesus' endeavors to reach her in spite of his commitment to Janie. Jasmine's dissatisfactions were substantial in her tweets, where she harshly encouraged her anonymous ex to continue on and cautioned him of the repercussions of reaching her trust. "It's quarantine, I got time to hit you with the realities," she joked, while she unequivocally denied these theories, saying, "Jeezy and I never dated. He didn't slide in my DMs. Quit contacting. You have some unacceptable person." The web hummed with return photographs of them together, and the murmurs developed stronger unknown insiders, whose disclosure should be thought about while considering other factors hint that the truth behind these claims might be considerably more convoluted. They recommend that while Janine's alleged infidelity stays dubious, Jeezy has been embroiled in such contentions on various occasions with the rapper, having a set of experiences rich with imperative outrages and reports. "Genuinely, it was misleading. I got some assistance, I did. I got you realize I saw a clinician." VIPs have rushed to voice their perspectives on this high-profile breakdown, and it appears to be media outlets is plainly isolated on this matter. Some stand with Jenny. Featuring the Times, Jeezy freely guaranteed everybody of his responsibility and calling him out on his supposed pietism. "When you get the one, you can't play with it. You realize Messi declared a meeting all Uding to Jeannie, and many highlight this as a glaring inconsistency to his supposed activities. These charges on the off chance that Genuine could have significant ramifications on both Jeannie and Jeezy's vocations, notorieties, and sponsorships. Brands are frequently careful about debate, and any demonstrated disloyalty could make them think long and hard about partner with them with people in general, to a great extent crediting the disintegration of Jeannie and Jeezy's union with Jeannie. The buzz from the inward circles recounts an alternate story, putting Jeezy at the focal point of the passage. Bits of gossip murmur of disloyalty on his part, and a general deserting of familial obligations at the earliest hint of disturbance. Jumping into the relationship elements uncovers disputable components characterizing their association all through their marriage. The clashing assertions and disputable convictions, prominently from Jeannie, started discusses yet for me. Dull meat as an afterthought. White keeps me mean and lean. You know, that is the reason I like the grating opinions. Went from her broadcasted inclination in men to her deliberate accommodation to Jeezy energizing public theory on the balance inside their relationship. I'm saying I truly think individuals of color are alluring. Truly do appreciate that. Do you mean dim meat as an afterthought? That implies honey anyway. Jeezy's own personal conduct standards, additionally added to their conjugal difficulty occurrences of truancy essential relationship crossroads and quarrelsome activities have been examined among fans and insiders. The same many inquiry the degree of responsibility Jeezy had given the appearing dismissal for his family. During crucial times, the apparent strains and unsettled pressures between them were additionally exacerbated by contrasts in social qualities and familial assumptions. I grew up with a naturalized perspective, yet with my mother, who actually had customary ways. There actually is an expectation Ion to learn and adapt, to interface the two changes in wedding plans, and potential undisclosed conjugal issues, indicated further hidden issues with Jeannie's mom asserted to play had a critical influence in affecting their conjugal elements, particularly in regards to their kid. It's great that mother. Since you and I change even as you are grandma, you won't be the same way to Monaco as you were to me. Jeannie thus isn't without her debates, her own demeanor, and past proclamations about her social and relationship inclinations have made mix and possibly added more strain the generally stressed relationship, making a whirl of going against public and confidential personas showed by the couple, like showing me how to communicate in Vietnamese. I communicate in Vietnamese better than any of my siblings in light of the fact that my mother constrained me to communicate in Vietnamese when I was growing up. Pondering their set of experiences, their previous connections and debates give setting to comprehend and their relationship examples and similarity, each carrying their arrangement of stuff to the association. Jeezy's supposed carelessness towards his youngsters and past accomplices has been legitimate, adding layers to the perplexing story of their conjugal breakdown in these charges and theories. Jeannie has communicated eagerness to extend their family regardless of her underlying hesitance, and Gleeze's cloudy history fans, who once figured they would reside cheerfully at any point after were left dismayed at the stunning separation. Bits of gossip and ensuing disclosures with this serious public investigation. Many are abandoned, pondering who the genuine offender The stunning separation is claims of Jeezy having stealthy connections and Jeannie being the real casualty, thinking of her as horrible. Past connections and promise never to remarry have immersed virtual entertainment stages and fan gatherings. Jeannie's past marriage, spoiled with selling out and faithlessness, appeared to have left scars, making her association with Messi show up as an encouraging sign and freshly discovered bliss, just to purportedly end up in the midst of comparative conditions, with allegations implying that Jeezy persuaded her to have kids against her desires, just to leave when it fit him. You should add a king. After the family, are you taking a gander at that? This resembles the time. So we are available to it. Definitely gracious, no doubt, totally okay. And the plenty of discourse and discusses circumnavigating the previously mentioned celeb conflict, the computerized circle, particularly YouTube, has turned into a genuine field of vibra.